Welcome to the third video in our series on finding reliable health information online. My name is Jamie Bloss, and I'm a health sciences librarian at East Carolina University. In conjunction with a grant from the National Library of Medicine that is a partnership between ECU, NC State University, and Student Action with Farm Workers, we wanted to bring these trainings to you to help reinforce and even expand your knowledge of how to find reliable health information online. We wanted to give a huge thank you to all the outreach workers who participated in focus groups with Catherine LaPrevost and her team at NC State. Without you, these trainings would not have been possible. A Spanish language version of each video is also available. We took the topics for this video series directly from information concerns and questions that folks had in the outreach worker focus groups. This outreach worker told us about the process that she typically uses when searching Google for health information. So she had to say, there's a lot of times when you look up stuff on Google, the ads always first, and typically I skip those and go down and look to see who's written something in a journal. Again, what's evidence-based, who's written something, and then reading several articles to see different views. And a lot of times when we take information in that's too advanced, sometimes we'll pull different things out of it because we don't want to overload the workers as well. So a big thank you to everyone who participated and gave us the ideas to film these training sessions. So Google has an advanced search option. It can help you to narrow down your search and find documents and items more specifically than just typing search words into the main search box on the homepage. With that in mind today, our learning outcomes are to be able to access the Google Advanced Search page and to conduct a search using the advanced search limits. If you want to use Google to locate patient education materials or other documents, there's a great way to narrow down your search using the advanced search features. So first, open a web browser like Chrome or whichever one you typically use, and then simply type in Google Advanced Search. And we can click on Google Advanced Search. And now we're looking at the Advanced Search page and can start typing in some of our search terms. So something we found out in the focus groups is that there isn't a lot out there on farming hemp. When you just type in hemp farming and safety in a typical Google search, you might get irrelevant results. So let's try it in the advanced search and see if we can improve those results. So first let's look at the box where it says all of these words. The important thing to remember about this box is any word that you type into this one will have to be included in the search. So if we were to type in too many words into this first box, we might get very few results. But let's go ahead and put in hemp because we want to make sure that the word hemp is included in our search results. Now let's look at this word or phrase. So you can see I've typed in things in the past. I want to look at health and safety, and I want that phrase to come up in that exact order in my search. So that's why I'm going to put the phrase health and safety into my second search box. Now for this box, any of these words, let's say I want to look at any articles that come up that have information about farm workers and seasonal workers. So that means I'm going to find an article that has the word hemp. It will have the phrase health and safety included, and it could have the terms farm workers or seasonal workers in the articles that I'm looking for. Finally, if you have any terms that you don't want to come up in your search, like maybe a particular region of the country, a particular topic that you're not interested in. So for example, I'm looking at industrial hemp farming, but I've seen in my search results that we can get things on marijuana farming. So I want to exclude the term marijuana and cannabis because I'm not particularly interested in that industry for the search. So that's the basic part about how you would fill out these first fields with your keyword terms. And then we can go down to the bottom of the page and hit advanced search to start the search. So what we can note is we only get 8 results. So this search already is a lot more targeted than what we typically get from a Google search with pages and pages of results. So we get back an academic article on organic dust. We get something from OSHA.gov. And we also get some things on safety and health information bulletins from OSHA. But this search is very specific. We've only gotten 8 things, so we can hit the back button to go back and alter our search if we wish. So I think maybe health and safety is a bit too specific, so I'm going to take that out of this box, and I'm just going to put the term safety in the top box. And then let's see how many results we get now. So just changing something as simple as that, we now get over 24 million results because we're not looking for that specific phrase health and safety anymore in our results. So this is a little bit too much to try to sift through. So that's how you can use the limits, then narrow your results by these various limits. So let's talk about that for a second. The first thing is that you can limit by file type down here, which is vastly useful. So you can limit your search to a PDF file. If you were looking for a PowerPoint presentation to maybe share, you could search for that type of file format. I haven't used the other ones a lot, but for PDF, if you were looking for reports or articles, you can select that you want your result to be a PDF file. You can also limit by site or domain. So in the past, in the other videos, we talked about looking at .edu or .gov websites, maybe .org websites, so you can actually change this to be the domain of the website that you want to search for, which can be very useful. So we can put in .gov if we're looking for government reports or publications, or just information from their websites. Lastly, I wanted to point out that there's usage rights. So if you're looking for something that you want to have a Creative Commons license and be something that's free to reuse or share for educational purposes, or share or modify, like a presentation or a handout or some type of educational material, you can also filter by the license that someone has granted it. Granted, most of the things that we're using here are for educational purposes, so you should be able to reuse it most of the time anyways under copyright law. But if you are interested in making sure that the license is there so that the item that you're looking for is free to use to share or modify, you could use this limit. So let's try first just doing PDF and .gov and see how our results get narrowed down. So as you can see with these search results, we're now getting publications from the government, from OSHA, from energy.gov, different types of reports and things of that nature. So let's go back and change it now to .edu and see what that does. So now with .edu, you can see that we're getting more articles from universities. Here's one blog that's there. But you'll see different things coming more from universities and that are PDF files and reports, articles, things like that. But this still takes it down a lot from 24 million results. So you can always just hit that back button and come back, and you can use any of these limits to change your search results. And just keep in mind that searching takes practice, and often I'll adjust my search several times to try to get at the information I really want. So you may want to go back in the advanced search and try different combinations of your keyword terms up here, and also your limits, like trying .gov sites, .edu, or .org, and take away the PDF limit if you get too few results. So we can always limit to this, but if you're not getting enough information, then you can possibly go back and take that off if you're limiting too much. So I hope that this presentation will help you focus your Google searches even more to find articles, documents, patient education materials, or information on emerging topics such as hemp farming. I hope the Google Advanced Search will be a new tool for you that you can spend some time using and learning more about. Please let me know if you have any questions, or you can also reach out to a local librarian for help with your search if you need to. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.